I'm in such a good mood because I just got off live and it was literally the funniest thing. I've been live all day because I'm waiting for my client to get here so I could do makeup. But I was on live and literally everyone that I was talking to was so funny. I love it. I just love connecting to people. But anyway, hey everybody, I'm gonna do the 50 random facts about me. I don't know how I'm gonna figure this out because I think I'm just gonna count with my fingers. Okay, whatever. So, my life is pretty weird, just in general, so I feel like this tag would kind of give you a little bit of a rundown, just on a little bit of an understanding of me as a person, because I'm pretty crazy and wild. I also decided to film outside because it's a really nice day today. It's really warm. I'm wearing a crop top. Like, that's a good sign. So we're gonna go ahead and start with the first one. So the first one is I am Cambodian. That could be a random fact to some people, but I also get a lot of questions on that, so I wanted to clear that up right now. I'm pretty awkward in person. Socially, I am very awkward, but once you get to know me, I am a very talkative person. I feel like you guys can kind of get that vibe through my videos, but in person, like if I first like just meet you and I don't know you, say I'm like walking in on class on the first day, I will not talk to anybody. If the teacher makes me talk on the first day of school, I'm out that door. I am saying hell no. I will not talk in front of these people that I don't know. I hate it when people criticize me for doing me. I really hate it, and I say that all the time, just in different variations. I love sweets. I am a sweets fanatic. I have the biggest sweet tooth in the whole entire world. I've gotten so many cavities when I was a kid because I just couldn't stop. I love sweets so entirely much. On the opposite hand of that, I love sour. Like, it has to be, like, something has to be like extremely sour for me. Like, I love warheads, and warheads are like honestly not as sour to me, like, because I'm just so used to it. Earlier on live, I was making one of my favorite noodles. I am in love with like the fake like seafood flavored noodles. I love that. I love that. And it's like so Asian of me, but I love the taste of just noodles. Noodles are my favorite. A really sad fact about me, I have never had more than 2 people show up for my birthday until my 17th birthday. I always had people bail out on me on my birthdays, and I wouldn't like invite like 3 people. I would invite like 10, 20 people, and out of that 20 people, 1 person would usually show up. But until I turned 17, that was when 2 people showed up, and I said, hey, we're getting like 1 step closer, like, you know, like to actually like having like a real birthday party. But yeah, that's really sad. Like, I didn't have any friends, and I don't know, I just never really had friends in general. I have a fear of depth. I have a fear of going into the water. Like, as weird as that sounds, like, I'm okay like if I'm at a swimming pool, but once it gets to like 7 feet deep or like deeper, I am like, oh, like my butt just like clenches, and I'm like, and then I feel like I want to throw up because because I'm always so scared of like what's on the bottom of the ocean. What's on the bottom? Like, what if no one saves me? Like, what's gonna happen? Like, what if I drown? Like, what if I get so claustrophobic and so like, oh, the pressure down there is unreal. So I don't like depth. I know, like, I've gone helmet diving in Bora Bora, and let me tell you, my sister wanted to go actually like diving, and I said, is there a safer, is there a better option? And helmet diving is, I think that's my limit. I have a fear of clowns. I am a true believer that I can meet somebody and not know that they're a serial killer or not. A lot of these facts I've talked about in my live chats on Instagram, but I always had a dream of making YouTube videos. They're not good, like they're not the best, but like they're still here, and it's like my hobby and I love it so much. And I've always had this dream of filming YouTube videos because Michelle Phan was my biggest inspiration out of everything and out of everybody, and it's kind of like that's why I'm here. But then this kind of like ties in with another fact about me, that I didn't fully start making YouTube videos until my friend Brianna and Manny MUA kind of like pushed me and like kind of was like, hey, do it! And I was like, okay. So Brianna always complimented me at school, and she said, oh my gosh, like, I need to see a YouTube video, and like she said stuff like that. And then I was always watching Manny MUA, and I was like, wow, he has like such good confidence for like being a man in makeup. And I was like, you know, I want to be that confident. And so I made my YouTube video. The first one was shit. And I don't know, it just went up from there, and I'm so happy about it. Another fact about YouTube about me is that I don't get paid. I don't get paid off my YouTube videos. I said that in like one video before, but I deleted that video because it was a giveaway video, and like, you know, that's weird if I kept a giveaway. Yeah, so I deleted that video, but I said in that video that I don't get paid off my YouTube videos because it's simply a hobby for me. However, I do monetize them because I want to see how much it's growing. I want to see what works, what doesn't work, and like, it's just good to be informed, you know? And this also ties into another fact, Jesus, oh my goodness. So, I am a really strong believer in miracles. I think that, you know, maybe one day someone's gonna like bless my life, and then I'm gonna like I don't know, one day I just like want a miracle to happen, and then like my life just like completely changes for the better. And I'm a true believer in that, for sure. And I'm just waiting for the day, you know, I'm just like I think we're gonna do like a full turnaround on like sadder facts. You know, as happy and as giddy and as enthusiastic as I may seem, I still kind of do have like a little bit of depression in me. I'm very anxious, which is another fact as well. I was very sad for a very long time because I felt like nobody wanted to be around me. I felt like no one wanted to really like hang out with me. No one really wanted to like include me in anything. I really felt like an outcast. And you know, moving here when I was in 4th grade, I was considered the new kid, you know. And I was bullied a lot, which is another fact you guys probably don't know about. I was bullied a lot, and I really like did not feel worth it. Like, not only was I pushed around, I got poured soda on me. Like, I literally just did not want it anymore. Like, I was being like bullied verbally, cyberbullied, like, you know, all that works. And this was before I even knew cyberbullying was a thing. I felt like shit, basically, for a very long time. And it got to the point where, this is another fact, I ran away from home. And I really did not like give a shit, because in all honesty, like, as everything grows on you, like, you're just like, I want to get out of here. I want this to stop, and you don't know how it will stop, and it just like keeps accumulating and accumulating. But you don't have anyone, well, in my situation, you don't have anyone to talk to, you don't have anyone to vent to, you don't have that outlet. And the outlet for me was to run away from my problems, which I literally did. And it just sucked. It sucked so much. It was just like, it's something like, if you don't experience it, you don't know what I'm talking about. But it was so hard for me to deal with school, to deal with all the shit that people were telling me, saying to me, and it got to the point where in 5th grade, that's another fact, I wanted to commit suicide, and that was kind of like my first kind of like suicide attempt, and really like, you know, thinking about it, really being serious about it. And that's such a young age, and it's so sad that I had to go through that at such a young age. And so now I kind of just think about that, think about how far I've gone, and I'm definitely thankful for having to create a YouTube channel, because not only is it what I love, but it's something that is considered like an outlet for me, so I could release my stress, take time out of my day to, you know, be myself basically, and to, you know, kind of communicate with others around me. And I think that's really beautiful, and I think that's really amazing. Yeah. I didn't start driving until I was 18. My dream school is UC Irvine. I'm trying to get in there, and I will be applying there soon. I'm about to finish my first year at a community college, so just get in there. When I was little, I really wanted to be an artist. I really wanted to paint, to draw, but I knew I wasn't good at it. But I mean, I still love it. I still love, you know, playing around with colors, which is kind of like what I do with my makeup. Even though my makeup kind of seems like kind of average, I still love playing with color. I think that's just really therapeutic to me. Whenever I was sad and I was in middle school or in high school, I would always go on Tumblr. When I was living back in Martinez, before I moved here to Fairfield, I had some parakeets, and you know, I was really young, so my dad would always take care of like the parakeets, whether like they were going outside or bringing them back in, because girl, I couldn't carry that. So my dad would carry them out, and like one night he forgot, and then when I like went outside, like all the parakeets were eaten by a raccoon. One was like scratched, and like we just had to like let it go, like, you know, it was over, like it was done, and I was really sad about that. One instrument that I did play was the clarinet. My uncle did raise me for a lot of my life, and I'm really close with him. He's honestly like my best friend, and I couldn't ask for any more. For a long time, I was really ashamed of having thick eyebrows. For a lot of my YouTube videos, when I started, I filmed on my phone. I always edit on my phone because I don't have a MacBook to edit on, and so all the videos you see, this one, from the very beginning, have all been from my phone. As selfish or as conceited as this is, I love the scent of jasmine. That's my favorite scent of flowers. It's just beautiful. I love it. It's so sweet, so light, but really packs the punch. I just burped. We're gonna do another turnaround. I think I'm just gonna do like a mix of like good and bad facts. When I was dating one of my ex-boyfriends, this was like freshman year of high school, we were dating for like, what, a year and a half, and that's a pretty long relationship, you know? But I was really thirsty for compliments because he would never give me any attention. It was like I was there, but whenever like we were with other girls, like he would like put his arm around them, or like play with their bra strap, or like do some iffy things, and I was like, I see you! In junior year of high school, I was really obsessed with making my lips look really big because of Kylie Jenner. I did not do that suction cup thing. No, I did not. So what I did was I overlined my lips, but I played around with like ombre lips a lot. And I was like, I had these like really big juicy lips, and I was really proud of them. When I look at those photos, I'm like, girl, how did I how did I do that? Like, that's good. I don't believe I'll ever get lip injections or anything done to me unless I have to. You know, unless like it's a life or death situation, or like if I have to get something removed like from my face, or if I have to get it altered, it has to be like for a health reason. I haven't really been thinking about tattoos, but I have been thinking about like getting small tattoos, like you know, like a little heart or something. But the longer I think about it, the more I'm like, nah, I don't really want to. That's just me. I do have piercings on both my lobes. I did want like a cartilage piercing because I thought it was cool, but I honestly don't know now because I don't know, I just like the way like some simple things look, because like I'm not a big like accessorizer. I don't know if this is turning to like an all about my life tag instead of an all about me, like the facts, but whatever, we'll roll with it. There was one time where I was sleeping and a spider crawled across my face, and I literally hated my life for the longest time because I woke up so quick and I grabbed it off my face. I also hate spiders, which is another fact. I've donated my hair twice. I donated the first time in sophomore year of high school, and I cut it a little bit longer. I think when I cut it, my hair was about this length all over. So definitely, like when I cut my hair almost last year, I cut it to the nape of my neck, so it was a lot shorter, and I really like it. I love giving. I love giving and making people happy. I am a big overthinker. I overthink on a lot of things. I know it's really toxic to think of the what ifs, but sometimes I can't help it. Sometimes like I get really anxious. I've loved math my entire life. I think it is hard, but I love it, and that's why I'm kind of trying to pursue it just a little bit. I'm going into business management, so I am going to need like math in me. I think out of all the subjects in school, I hate history. I really hate it. Like, I can't remember names, dates, anything like that for the life of me. Like, math, numbers, like numbers, that's easy. Plug it into the calculator. Like, that's fine. King Henry, I forgot what he did. I get really emotional whenever I meet a subscriber. Okay, let me explain myself. So you have this whole entire YouTube platform. You have like millions of other like YouTubers out there, and you know, you guys like choose to like subscribe to me, and then when you say, hey, I'm subscribed to you, I'm like, I always say I hate school. If I am overworked or just like I have no break in my life, I like get really crazy because my stress brings along the anxiety. It's like, hey pal, how you doing? And then my anxiety is like, hey girl, like what's poppin'? I also get really bad road rage. I get really bad road rage because I hate it when people honk at me. Once you honk at me, I go from happy to, girl, you did not just honk at me. I'll roll down my window, I will yell, I'll be like, also you want to honk, huh? And then I'll be like a whole nother person. My boyfriend knows this about me because one time I was backing out, looking both sides on mirrors, no one was there. A car was coming in hot, right I was like about to like, you know, turn my wheel, and then she honked at me, and I was like, oh, you wanna honk? And then I ended up like, you know, honking back at her because I got hella mad and hella heated, and I was like, you see me, my car is already out the driveway. You see me. Why are you gonna come in hot? Why are you gonna speed up? Like, why? I definitely consider myself having like a lot of emotions. I'm a very emotional person. Like, I'm very extreme, if you will. You guys can probably tell from this video, like I'll go from like 0 to 100 to like 50 to like 60, you know? But I can be really happy, but then really sad, but then really anxious, and just, I think like, on like the scale of like a mood, I'm always like towards the top of it. I'm never like in between. There is one food that I don't like eating. It's Ethiopian food. I know that's really weird, and I know like if I have any like Ethiopian followers, they're gonna be like, we hate you. But I don't know, like that's like the one food that I like my palate cannot like get through, you know? On the other hand, I love Asian food. I love Asian food. I love every single bit of it, just everything except for those bitter things. Don't get, no. I am kind of lazy when I do eat though. When I make my food, if I make noodles for example, I'll make them like kind of soggy so I don't have to chew it a lot because I'm lazy. I don't think I ever talked about this on my YouTube channel. I talked about this a lot on like my other social media live videos, but I really want to create my own brand, and that's my dream. I just dream of creating something that's gonna represent me. I love bright lipstick. Even though I don't wear it on camera, I love bright lipstick. I love purple lipsticks, blue lipsticks, green lipsticks. One lipstick color that I actually hate on me, I hate it, is pink. My hair naturally grows out very fast, and I feel like people always ask me about like my, you know, how I grow out my long hair, but it's honestly just the way my body is. The best thing I could say is drink a lot of water. Even if you don't like drinking water, just do it at night. Do it at night, girl. Like, you don't have to pee in nasty public restrooms, like, you know. And I don't know, my mom always told me to eat mushrooms because they're good for your skin and hair, and I take that advice. And yeah, I try and eat healthy, but obviously I'm a huge like snacker, and I love sweets. I love, you know, candy and all that stuff. So definitely like at least try to eat healthy, you know. I don't consume a lot of meat. I love Korean barbecue, and I could like eat Korean barbecue, but after Korean barbecue I like won't eat meat for like a week or like 2 weeks, because I personally, like, in preference, like I just don't like eating meat. I know that some people don't eat meat for like, you know, vegan, vegetarian, you know, purposes, but for me it's just like I don't feel like eating meat. Like I don't feel like putting that in my body, because I know it takes longer to digest, and I feel healthier when I have like a little bit of meat and like not a whole bunch in my body. I love salads. I really do love salads. Like they're really good to me, and my sister makes really good salads. She's just here with me, and she's just like, and then I'm like, it's good, and it's just so fresh. Like fresh salad is amazing. I've been the same pant size since 6th grade, and that is a size 0 or a 24-inch waist. You guys are probably like, dang, she's skinny AF, but it's just I'm naturally skinny, and I naturally have a fast metabolism. I am 5'4", but I think I might be in the middle of like 5'4" and 5'5", so I don't really know my exact height. The most I've weighed was 112 because I did do a lot of sports in high school, so that was my muscle weight. I don't want to hear anybody tell me I need to eat more. I don't want to hear I'm anorexic. I don't want to hear any of that, because I'm not anorexic. I don't have an eating disorder, and I eat a lot. I eat a lot. It's just that I have a fast metabolism, and that's the way my body is gonna be. So I eat a lot, and right now I think I'm like 106 or 108. I like fluctuate between the two now. The first rude, kind of off-putting, kind of like offensive comment that I've ever gotten on my YouTube channel was, "Are you transgender?" The one thing that irritates me is when people look at my old videos and think that I still look like that. For example, like when I cut my hair, people still think I have that short of hair when they don't really look at the date when I put it out on the internet, or they don't watch my recent videos to see how long my hair has grown. Oh my goodness, so I just checked my phone and my client is about to be here in a few minutes. I don't know how many facts that I showed you guys or shared with you guys, but I'm gonna end it here for now. That wraps up this video, and thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye! Peace out, Girl Scouts.